Hi you guys, welcome back. Okay, so for today's video, I wanted to play around with one of my Glamlite palettes. This one is the Lord of the Rings palette that they came out with not too long ago. I mean, in YouTube years, it might be an old palette, but it actually really isn't that old. And I have really been wanting to play with this color story ever since I got it. So this is the Lord of the Rings Middle Earth palette. It's a 20 color palette from Glamlite, and it has some it's a very pretty kind of gloomy, muted color story. And I love that about it. It's beautiful. I mean, it has a lot of greens, but it also has pops of purple and blue and some of your cool tone neutrals and things like that. So I really love that about this palette. I'll go ahead and insert some swatches for you guys to see. The shimmers are just absolutely beautiful. The mattes are gorgeous. I love the range because there are some dark shades in here, as well as some really nice light shades and mid-tones to play with. So even though it might not look like you can do a lot with this palette, I know just looking at it, there is a lot of variation in this palette, okay? And I absolutely love it. So yeah, she is gorgeous, and I had a lot of fun playing with her today. So as you can see, this is the final look that I created. I did get a little spicy with the eyeliner, so I'm actually loving that. I wasn't too sure when I started out, but I actually really love how it turned out. I feel like it just gives it a little bit of extra pop. So yeah, had a lot of fun with this palette. Hope you guys enjoyed taking a gander at those swatches. Now, I did not do this full face in this video as far as like a tutorial or anything like that. I wanted to just kind of vibe out while I was, playing with my makeup. But if you are curious, on my lips, I do have this Colourpop lippy, which is a really pretty kind of plum shade. I really like it with this eye look. And I also went in with one of my Lip Bar, the Prototype Botanical Lip Oils, along with this liner. And I think it works out well. They're both very comfortable, and I love the shade and the tone of them. Now for my primer today, I did go in with my e.l.f. This is the Thirst Burst Drops, and I really do like these. They add that amazing amount of hydration to your skin and just gives you a little bit of a glow, helps to keep that youthful vibe, right? I did go in with my Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint. So this is what I'm wearing today. Something that's not super heavy, very light, nice light coverage, do a little bit of color correcting, and it works out perfectly fine. I don't really like a super heavy face right now, so that's what I'm working with. I did go in with my Givenchy concealer. Now with this concealer, this is a Prisme Libre concealer. I love the shade of this concealer. I feel it works nicely, but I do feel like I need to build it up a little bit more because I can still see, some of that deep hollows. This one is not as bad as this one, but I can still see some of that deep hollow underneath my eye, which maybe a little extra color corrector, would work well for that. I did use color corrector, but not as much as usual. Let's see here. Also for like bronzing and blush and things like that. For bronzer, I went in with this cream stick from Physicians Formula. This is the Butter Glow and Go stick. So I'm really loving this. I only use the bronzer side on this stick. It also has a blush, but I wasn't really in the berry mood today as far as blush goes. Well, you know what? I can't really say that because the blush that I used, it wasn't berry. It has more like of a earthy berry tone to it, and I really like that. I'll share that with you in a minute because I did double blush. Even though the second blush is not a powder, it's still kind of like a cushion cream. My first blush that I went in before powder was this e.l.f. blush. Really gorgeous fall shade that I am in love with right now. Oh, I love that shade. It's gorgeous. And then I went in with one of my newer blushes. This is from Sochi. It's a brand that I'm not familiar with. I definitely want to get more familiar with them, because if this blush is any indication of how their other products may be, I don't, I'm not sure. I love it. I really, really like it. Even though this is like it's like a nice cushion cream vibe, it worked really, really well over powder. Perfectly fine. It didn't move my makeup around, and it is a gorgeous fall shade, as you can see here. So I'm actually loving that right now. For highlighter, I did go in with 2 highlighters. I went in with this Danessa Myricks like skin glow type vibe, put a little bit of that underneath my powder, and then I went on top with this Too Faced diamond. This is the chocolate diamond. I've showed this a few times before, and I didn't want anything too aggressive, but you can definitely see that glow from this highlighter. So that's what I went in for highlighter. For powders, I went 2 different directions today. I went in with my Maybelline Fit Me for setting my whole face. Nice affordable powder here. And then for under my eyes, I went in with something a little bit more on the pricier side, my Hourglass loose setting powder. And so this one is the Hourglass Veil in translucent medium. So I really, really like this powder. I like both of these. You guys know, honey, I'm a high-low chick over here. It doesn't matter, drugstore, high-end, whatever. I use it all. I try it all, and there's definitely some drugstore brands that are just as good, if not better, than high-end. So I'm really loving how my base came out today. I have no complaints about it. Oh, I did go in with a powder bronzer as well. So I do have on some of this Dior bronzer. Very, very nice. This one is the Forever Dior bronzer. It's matte, and it's just really, really gorgeous. So it looks a lot darker in the pan than it actually is on the skin. It's really smooth, blends out nicely, beautiful. And then to set my whole face, I went in with my Danessa Myricks. This is the new Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Balm. And so you may notice my face does have a little bit of a kind of blurred vibe to it from using this setting spray. I definitely can see it. It's not anything tight or heavy. My face feels great right now. Even though I do have a good amount of makeup on, I feel like this really did the trick with giving that kind of like blurred, smoothed out vibe. Okay, so I'm loving that. Feel like it works nicely right now. We'll see how it holds and lasts throughout the day after multiple uses. You guys know I will let you know how I feel about it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and jump in. If you are curious about how I did this eye look, very simple, very easy. What I showed, I didn't really go in with the graphic liner because that was like an afterthought for me. After I finished the eye look, honestly, I was getting ready to just do my lashes and a little liner, and then it got kind of crazy. So that part you won't see, but you will see how I created the base of this eye look. So if you're interested, stay tuned because it's coming up next. Okay, you guys, so this is the final look for today. I know I went ahead and did my base makeup off camera today because I really wanted to just focus on the eyes, and it probably looks like this is a completely different eye look than what we did on camera. It's not, same eye look. I just got a little freaky with the eyeliner. I decided I wanted to do a little bit of graphic liner today, so I started out with a lavender liner. It's just one of my water activated liners from Makeup by Tammy. I've had this in my collection for a very long time, and you know, as I stated in a previous video, I really want to get into using more of my just different colorful makeup items that I have in my collection instead of them just sitting around. I bought them to play with, so that's what we're gonna do. So although the eye look prior to the graphic liner was really pretty, which is the green and that gray toned purple, smoking it out with a little bit of black in the corner, very gorgeous with the tap of shimmer on top. You can definitely keep your eye look simple like that, or you can add a little spice like I did. You know, I might be kind of feeling in the spooky Halloween season as well with adding the lavender with the black outline, but I like how it came out. I think it looks pretty without being too aggressive. But yeah, so this is the same eye look, but this is how we finished it out. So yeah, just giving some basic general, you know, thoughts on this palette. Very nice. I do like Glamlite's formulation of their shadows. I like their shimmers a lot. Very nice. No issues, no problems. As you guys saw, blended, nice pigmentation, and this is the final look. So I really do want to go in. I love this deep dark row down here, but what I really like about this palette is the fact that it's like there's so much variation in here. You can do so many different looks, and I really like that. And I feel like this look does kind of encompass the gloomy, kind of muted feel and vibe of this palette, if you get what I'm saying. So yeah, that is it for today, you guys. Just wanted to go ahead and show you this final look on these eyes, and let me know what you guys think. Do you have this palette? Have you tried it out? There's a lot of shades in this palette that I'm sure you can find in some other palettes that you have if you have an extensive collection like I do and you want to recreate this look. I don't know about the graphic liner aspect, but I love having those in my collection because they're just fun to play with. So yeah, once again, you guys, thanks so much for hanging out with me to create this eye look. I hope you guys are up for some more kind of non-traditional, different type of eye looks, because that's what I'm in the mood for. Let me know, you guys. Talk to me in the comments. Let me know what you think and give me some ideas of maybe some different color stories that you guys might want to see. Okay, so thanks for hanging out with me today, and I will see you guys in my next video. Toodles!